pushes paper to the panel, make a beat in time. But occupations of their choosing, from the surgeon with
Hello, you guys.
to the miner cutting out the stone.
Hello, you guys. Good morning. Today is Friday, the 31st of March, about 11 a.m. And I thought today would be a fabulous day to do a little bit of vlogging. For once on my vlog, I'm not actually spending the whole day like faffing about in my studio. The first thing that I'm doing today is I am going to do a little bit of shooting at my client's showroom. So I'll talk a little bit more about what that entails as I'm shooting. And then I am going to do a little bit of co-working at this place on the east side called Papercraft Pantry. So they're a really awesome stationery store, and they apparently have co-working going on Friday, and I've been meaning to do it for a while. So finally today I am going and sitting there amongst the stationery and working. And then I'm going to try and squeeze in a little bit of a rock climb, and we'll see what happens along the way. So before we do this, let me do a very vloggy thing and show you my OOTD. I have this kind of baggy crossover shirt. I have no idea where I got it from. It's tucked into some kind of high-waist jeans from Madewell that I love. And then I've got these little silver shoes, also from Madewell, that I love. And for the accessories, I just have this simple, fabulous ring that I got from the Toledo Art Museum. I'll try to source that artist's name and put it in the link. And then let's take a quick look at my to-go kit. In this bag, I have all of my techie stuff and wallet, etc. So just my laptop. I have this little striped situation with my external hard drive and cords and whatever. And then this is my climbing bag with tiny cute little states of Texas on it. And here I've just got like all my climbing gear, obviously lip gloss and shoes and my chalk bag. Everything's covered in chalk in here. And then this is my shooting stuff. So just iPhone, camera case for the camera I'm holding right now, which is a Sony A5100, sunglasses, and this is what I'm going to be using for the shoot today, which is just my DSLR.
Neil never knew he'd be so wrong. Be it scissors, paper, stone. We can't resist and carry on, sailing into destiny, sailing into destiny. Come closer to the heart. We'll talk.
This is the Four Hands showroom in Austin. It's a pretty big space, and it's just filled with a bunch of fabulous things. And on this particular wall, we have 3 of my paintings in the collection, the first collection I created for them. I just spent the past month creating a brand new one. So the first one has, I believe, a total of 8 pieces, and they're all created from a mix of masking fluid in sort of African and organic patterns and ink. But I am actually here for a completely different reason today. Four Hands has the need for some Instagram content, and I am here doing a test shoot to see if I can produce some stuff that's on brand and looks good and fits the bill.
So I just want to briefly explain a little bit about this Four Hands project. This is basically a proof of concept, which means that I'm not getting paid to produce this content and put together this presentation. In the industry, this is also known as spec work, which essentially means that you do the work and the client decides whether they want to use it after you've done the work. This is risky business, and spec work definitely is a little bit controversial in the industry. A lot of people say that you just shouldn't do it in general. I do a lot of spec work personally. This is because I come from the advertising industry, and this is a world that dedicates a whole department to new business development. They spend a lot of resources, time, energy into building new business leads and pitches, and only a portion of those ever come to fruition. So why? Because they know that what does come to fruition will essentially yield more income than the money that they spent up front. And this is the way that I approach my new business development as well. I do not do spec work for everybody by any means, but the select clients that are really important to me, that I want to create a deeper and more strategic relationship with, I think that it is certainly of value. So with that said, let's cut back to Four Hands.
Drop the deep on the pan in my mind, but you've seen it all before. The chords and melodies are broken through the fog, but you've heard it all before. The minor breaks and takes you closer to the end, but I've seen it all before. The imperfections covered over in the mix, and you've seen it all before. I can't hide the feeling that I want to tell the world I've seen it all before. I can't hide the feeling that I want to tell the world I've seen it all before. Now carry on, it feels so good. Take you closer to the end, but I've seen it all before. The imperfections covered over in the mix, and you've seen it all before. I can't hide the feeling that I want to tell you, but I've seen it all before. I can't hide the feeling that I want to tell you, but I've seen it all before. Carry on, it feels so good.
So I'm back a little bit earlier than expected. I had a little bit of a climbing fail in that when I got there, I realized that I totally didn't have any clothes to climb in. So I'm probably gonna do a little bit of backyard yoga just to have a little bit of a reset before I go back into work mode for the evening. But first, before I go, I just wanted to sort of like recap the Paper Craft Pantry co-working experience. It was great. It was so great to be there, like working with these ladies. There were about 5 different women who were coming and going, all independent creative business owners, all from like a little bit of a different part of the industry. So there was the owner of the shop there, and there were makers kind of like packaging their goods for craft fairs. There was a lot of talk about like shipping and stuff like that. And there were marketing people. There was a virtual assistant for teachers. So just a lot of really smart, really sort of like warm and open women. And there was a great balance between kind of like sitting there and getting the work done, and also just having conversations and like knowledge exchange. And I will say that I've found the hardest part of this freelance lifestyle for me is just not having people around. To be honest, I really miss it. Like I miss kind of just being able to like bounce ideas off of people, and like going to lunch or grabbing a coffee or something like that. So I think that these kind of like meetups or co-working environments that maybe aren't that formal but give you an opportunity to connect with other people doing similar things to you is really, really important and really good. So I'm gonna do a lot better at this myself. I feel like I was in a little bit of hermit mode this winter, kind of like in my shell. So it's time to get out, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And I think that that's all that I've got for you today. So have a wonderful spring weekend, and I will be talking to you guys again soon. TGIF.